Hi folks, it's Dr. Hutter. I wanted to give you the weekly update, let you know how things are progressing over at 1353 Gold Star Highway. If you've been to the office, it's kind of shocking. We've taken the doors down, we're using them in the new location. We've taken some of the books off the shelves and some of the miscellaneous office supplies and boxed them up. Things that we won't be using for the next 2 weeks. We're trying to get ahead of ourselves in terms of the move. The move is going to happen on the 30th, so we've got to be out of there at the end of the month. Hey, you know, if you are on Facebook, would you make it a point to go to Hutter Chiropractic page and like us on Facebook? I'd really appreciate it if you do that. And share some of our videos with your friends. I'd like for your friends to see what we do here. Hey, you know, people have been asking me, who do you have doing the contracting work? Who's doing the electrical? Who's doing the plumbing? Who's doing the sheetrock? We've got a great crew, and I'll introduce you to some of those guys in just a couple minutes when I show you the progress. But in the meantime, let me show you some of the cast of characters that we interviewed before we chose the ones we did. You wouldn't believe what we were up against, so let me just demonstrate some of our interviews. Oh, we're on? Oh, hey, my name is Ramon. I want to help you with your electricity. I'm good at electricity. I know electricity. I don't have a license. That's okay. We don't need a license. It's just wires. I love electricity. I love electricity. I love Red Bull too. Do you like Red Bull? I love Red Bull. I love Red Bull and electricity. I'm gonna help you.
Hey Frankie, you're on.
Hey, my name is Frankie. I can be your general contractor. Yeah, I'm kind of busy right now, but you know, I'll be happy to take on the job. You know, what we'll do is we'll get in there, we'll knock things down, we'll take out the stuff, and you know, yada yada yada. Then we're going to disappear for a couple of weeks. Don't bother calling, you won't be able to reach me. Ultimately, we'll get it all in for you. You'll love it. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. All right? So, I'm Frankie. You can hire me. It'll be fantastic. So, now that you've seen some of the people that we didn't hire, let me introduce you to some of the folks that are doing our work.
Hey, good afternoon. This is Paul Mariani with Mystic Electric, serving southeastern Connecticut in the commercial and residential markets. We do full-service electrical installations and repair work. Currently working at the Dr. Hutter and DeVoe Chiropractic offices on 1385 Gold Star Highway. Stop in, see the work we've done, and get an adjustment. Take care.
All right, I'm inside 1353, and I want to introduce you to our designer. This is Karen Oakley from Faux Real Decorative Painting. Karen?
Hey Ed, I'm happy to help you with your space here. We're putting on a beautiful charred gold luster stone finish to the Chiropractic Center. It's going to be awesome, very interesting and textural, and adding a nice surface for people to look at as they get their treatments. Thank you, Karen. Do you work outside the Groton area? I work all up and down Connecticut, southeastern Connecticut, and Rhode Island.
Terrific. Doing
all kinds of interesting finishes with specialty paints and plasters.
Strictly commercial, or do you do residential?
Mainly residential.
Mainly residential.
Love the commercial work, love new construction. Starting from scratch, this is one of my favorite jobs.
Terrific. Well, I'm glad to have you along. So folks, that's Karen from Faux Real Decorative Painting. I'll introduce you to our HVAC guy, Mark Adams.
Hi, I'm Mark Adams with Adams & Son Heating and Air Conditioning. I do both residential and commercial service and installation, and I live in North Stonington.
Mark, good to have you along. Things are coming along great. I see you've taken out the old stuff and put in the new stuff. Has it been a challenging project, or is this an average type of job for you?
Average type of job. It's gone well.
Good. We're glad to have you along. All right, folks, there we go. That's our painting people, HVAC, and I want to introduce you to our general contractor, Julian Mueller, next. All right. Finally, I want to introduce you to our general contractor, Julian. Julian Mueller is doing the GC work on this. Julian, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I've been doing carpentry and building for 24 years. I started out in restoration, but I do all sorts of work, commercial buildings, kitchens, baths, new homes, additions, garages. And it's been great working with Edward and Chris. They're great guys to work for, and we're looking forward to finishing up the job right on schedule.
Where do you generally do your work? Are you
mostly the shoreline. I'm based out of Old Lyme, but I'll travel some.
He goes into Rhode Island? Do you go up to Massachusetts?
No, I don't go quite that far. It's just not really, it's not cost effective to do that.
So you'll stay in southeastern Connecticut?
Pretty much, yeah.
All right, terrific. Well, there you go. So that's the crew we've got working for us. You saw the folks we didn't hire. These are the guys that we have working on the crew. Looking forward for you to come in and see the office and its completion. We'll be starting July 5th. We'll have an announcement in the mail, and of course look forward to those pie shots. All right, thanks a lot, and stay tuned.